Yeah, what's poppin', people? CobraStarGreen back with you guys another video. That your first time finding my channel, you make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also like the video. Also, if you guys love watching Power, you make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, I have a review dropping later, like probably right after this video drops. I have a review dropping, so you guys make sure to check that out. I have a lot of thoughts on this episode. I'll just say that, and I would love if you guys checked out my review. Link will be in the description, in the comments for you guys to look at that. Now, as you guys know, this is the recap episode or recap video where I just talk about whatever goes in the episode. I don't give my thoughts. I only give my thoughts on the review. So let's just get right into it. First thing that happens is Method Man and Tasha have a little bit of a talk. And Tasha's side of the story, she wants to give out her side of the story. She's like, you know what? Look, bruh, I can take the stand. And Method Man was like, we don't want your lying ass on the goddamn stand. But Tasha mans up, and she ends up doing it. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the story. But yeah, these two had a little talk to kick off the episode. Next thing that happens is your boy Tyrique, bruh. He has a little disagreement with his teacher. Tyrique is like, nah, because they're talking about, oh shoot, it's the wrong thing. Tyrique has a little disagreement with his teacher about the book. And he was going against everything his teacher was saying. But with saying that, Tyrique was like, look, bruh, I don't agree with none of this stuff. Now, I don't know where Tyrique got all this goddamn knowledge from. That I was like, what? Where did he get this knowledge? But whatever, bro. We just gonna move on past that. But yeah, Tyrique has a little talk with his teacher. I think that's one of the best parts of the episode because you kind of see Tyrique's smart side. So I think they got to explore that more, but that's on the review side. Next thing I want to talk about is Tasha. I ain't even gonna include this in the thing, but Tasha, I don't know what the heck this is gonna do, but Tasha has a little bit of a talk with another inmate. You know what I'm saying? They have a little talk. She gives her some little pills, and they have a little chit chat. But while this chit chat is going on, someone's actually recording and taking pictures of the whole entire thing, and it's this guy right here. We don't know this guy's name at all, but he was the one that was recording and taking pictures of the whole entire Tasha and the inmate conversation. So where that goes, no one knows. But let's move on to the next thing. Next thing that happens is the big thing I just talked about, and that is Tasha taking the stand for the whole drug queen, whatever y'all want to call it. She ends up looking nice, you know what I'm saying? But she's taking the stand to try to prove she's innocent. And I guess, spoiler alert, it don't go well for Tasha at all, bro. It don't go well. And I'm gonna tell you why it don't go well, bro. Because there's another character that pops up, and you guys have seen her in the old Power books, y'all, the regular seasons, and she was the one I was trying to help Tasha at first. I'm trying to find her name because I don't know her name off rip. I don't know her name off the rip. But if you guys don't know, yeah, I can't. Oh, it's Tamika. There we go, Tamika. So it doesn't go right because. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. This was just her just taking a stand. This was her just completely taking a stand. I'm wrong. That's my bad. I'm wrong. I got my notes all goddamn messed up. I don't know what the hell was going on. But yeah, Tyrique gives this old BS story on how she didn't really have too much to do with it, and she didn't order all these hits and all this stuff. Completely BS because we, the viewer, know that she was in that business, bruh. She's the one that wanted to keep Ghost in the business when Ghost wanted to just completely leave. So we know what Tasha's saying right here to the jury is complete BS. But let's just go on to the next thing. They expand a little bit. They're going to a basketball game, man. I don't know what this had to do with I know it had to do with the story, but yeah, they end up introducing basketball into the story a little bit. It's about goddamn time. It's a school. Why not use more of the school environment? So I'm glad they're putting in basketball with this. But yeah, Tasha, Tyrique and Mary J. Blige. I call her Mary J. Blige. I think it's Monet, but I just call her Mary J. Blige. They have a little bit of a talk. Well, not a little bit of a talk, but she giving him the cold shoulder, Like, look, bro, you ain't sitting with us and all this stuff. So Mary J. Blige in a little bit of a mood because these other people started posting stuff on IG Live and kind of blowing up their business. You know what I'm saying? So Mary J. Blige, Monet, was actually mad at that fact. So when Tyrique tried to talk to her and try to sit with her, he was like, She was like, I don't know that boy. But yeah. Next thing that happens is Kane shows up. Kane and Drew and Monet all. Oh, I see how it happened next. But Drew tries to sort everything out him damn self. It's like, look, bruh. That's a bad picture of Drew. But Drew tries to set out. He tries to do it his own self. Like, look, bruh, I need y'all to quit that IG Live, bro. You blowing up the spot. And these dudes was like, nah, fam, bro. We ain't finna do all that. So they get into a little bit of an altercation. And guess who had to save the freaking day, bruh? Your boy Kane. Kane ends up coming in and saving the goddamn day. We're not really saving the day, more of like shooting up the place. So, and then they end up getting in trouble and ended up running from the cops after that fact. And then Monet's boyfriend ended up freaking saving the goddamn day again. Always saving the damn day. But next thing is the big thing, bro, that I want to talk about in this episode. And I put it wrong on my notes. I didn't put everything in order. But yes, Tasha loses the case, bro. And she gets embarrassed by her. She ends up completely getting full on embarrassed out there. Look, Tasha, don't have that face like that. Goddammit. Nah, you got embarrassed out there, famo. Nah, you got embarrassed. But yeah, Tasha ends up losing bad to Tamika, bruh. Tamika wiped the floor. Now, if y'all don't know who the hell Tamika is, it was Tasha's first attorney. Right here. That's Tamika right here. She was her first attorney, and then they just ended up going sideways. Tasha ended up firing her. That was episode 1, y'all. So that was, y'all go check that out in the other recap video. But so next thing that happens is Monet finds out about the shooting that happened that night with Kane, Drew, and everybody else that was all there. She ends up figuring it all out. Like I said, because everybody goes to Monet about this crap. But she ends up figuring out about the goddamn shooting. And then she has a little talk with everybody, and she straightens everyone out. That's pretty much what Mary J. Blige's character is there to do. Put that in the review, but yeah, she's Mary J. Blige's character, man. But yeah, that's what happened right there. Tyrique. Next thing happens is Tyrique talks to his little basketball friend right here. Why can't I think of this boy's name? And they have a little bit of a talk, and he's like, "Look, bro, I'm failing, and I'm failing because of you, bro. Because I'm doing half the time I'm doing your goddamn work while you over here playing these goddamn video games." So I get Tyrique's frustration right here, bro. I get it. He's like, bro, I'm over here failing classes on this stuff, and you want to play the goddamn video game all day. He's like, I thought you was busy. No, you over here playing the game. So Tyrique gets on his little friend about it, and then he asks for a favor. He said, you can't say no. He said, I need you to give me a talk with Monet, which Monet is Mary J. Blige. And it ended up happening. So I guess we can talk about that next, because there's a couple of other stuff, but there's just no point in me going over it, y'all. But the last thing that happens is Tyrique and Monet have a talk about Tyrique wanting to work with them. And he's talking about, look, I made all this money right here at school. So imagine what we could do a little bit, if we expand a little bit. So Tasha's going to end up working for Monet because Monet is going to be his supplier. The big thing, I guess, that happened at the end is that Tasha gets a call in jail that literally says, now that your boy Tyrique's working for us, if he messes up, he dies. That's what it is, bro. At the end of the episode. Oh my God, I can't get that out of my chest. Yeah. So if Tyrique messes up, he dies. And this is who was on the phone call. I still don't know too much about this character right here, but yeah, he said if Tyrique messes up, he died. We know that's bullcrap. Tyrique ain't gonna freaking die, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens in this episode, bro. I'm not giving my review. I mean, I'm not giving my rating. My rating will be with the review, y'all. But yeah, y'all first time finding my channel, you make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also like the video. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this episode. Please check out my review. My review will be in depth on things that happened in the episode. But with saying that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.